electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or bright corners with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. That's doihaveprediabetes.org.
Wait, did they just say 1 in 3 diabetes? That's the 3.333 adults. That means it could be me, my boss, or my boss's boss, or me, my favorite sister, or my other sister. That's 7 members of my 21-person romantic book club. Wait, the 1 in 3 could be me, my karaoke partner Carol, or my karaoke enemy Jeff. I'm going to take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Many of you got really tired of working for your boss this year. If it's time to be your own boss, look into buying your own business with Transworld Business Advisors of Lincoln. Call 402-413-1095.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The Electrical Workers Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Veterans, you know what local, state, and federal benefits and services you're eligible to receive? Do you want help navigating the application or appeals process? Speak to your Veteran Service Officer or the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs State Service Office to see what's available to you and your family. You've served our country, now let us serve you. Visit veterans.nebraska.gov today. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Electrical and Plumbing.
Showers and thunderstorms will be a possibility through much of the day. In between those chances of rain, we should be a high of 85. Northeast winds at around 10. More rain chances moving in tonight with a low of 65. We'll see a decent chance of rain off and on throughout the day tomorrow with a high of 77. Meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is the
You guys going to happy hour?
coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America.
Yeah, I'll come for a couple.
Here are your hosts, Nick Sainer.
I want to know what it's like to commit a crime without having to spend time in jail.
And Enrique Alvarez Clary.
C is for chunk.
Brought to you by Empire Fence and Netting on 93 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Congratulations, everybody. You made it to Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. This is the happy hour right here on 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. I am not joined by Nick Sainert. I am joined by our good friend, Jake Bachman.
That's right.
How are you doing, Bach?
Oh, not too bad. It's like you said, you made it to Friday. It's a good weekend. Nebraska football has been doing great on the commit list. It's a different kind of day over there at ESPN, but for most people, we're having a good day.
Yeah, it's a good for a lot of people, except for some people. But again, like I said, this is the happy hour sponsored by Empire Fence and Netting, and I welcome you all into this Friday edition, this pre-4th of July edition of the happy hour, even though we will be on the air on Monday. But hopefully everybody has a fantastic weekend with family and then has some fun on Tuesday celebrating the 4th of July. But today, if you're wondering where Nick Sainert is and wondering exactly what's going to be going on down at Haymarket Park, BP with DP.
There you go.
Going on today before the Salt Dogs game. So you can get down there. You won't be able to participate in BP unless you were entered into the competition to win the BP with DP, but you can go down there and watch people take hacks with the Lincoln Salt Dogs. And by people, I mean a couple of listeners who won. One, Amon Green, I believe, will be there. One, Jay Foreman. I don't know if he's swinging the bat, but he'll be down there. DP is not supposed to swing the bat. Don't know if that's going to stop him. I think Nick's going to take a couple hacks. Austin Orman going to take a couple hacks. And one, Eric Strickland, going to be swinging the bat a little bit. Me and Nick have a little bet going on. If he hits a home run, I owe him $10. If he doesn't hit a home run, he owes me $10.
Hey, you got a good deal. I'd raise the amount a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I knew he wouldn't accept anything more.
Yeah.
So I was like,
might as
$10.
well get 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna get $10. I'm gonna get that's lunch.
By the way, it's the Lincoln Swift Dogs now. It's not the Salt Dogs.
Oh, the Lincoln Swift Dogs, because it's Taylor Swift night, right?
It's Taylor Swift night. So even on their Twitter, they're the Lincoln Swift Dogs.
That's
official account of the Lincoln Swift Dogs.
All right, there you go. The Swift Dogs, the Swifties.
Are any interest in going to a Taylor Swift concert?
No.
Why is that?
I don't care about Taylor Swift.
You don't care about Taylor Swift?
She makes okay music.
That's like the concert right now, though.
Yeah, she makes okay music, but I don't.
She makes bangers.
If
hit after hit.
It's fine. If somebody like invited me to a Taylor Swift concert, if they gave me a ticket, if I didn't have to pay for it, I mean, yeah, I'd go. But if somebody was like, "Hey, you want to go to this Taylor Swift concert?" You should. No, I'm not going.
Yeah. Well, the tickets are expensive. That's what makes it so special tonight. You can get a Taylor Swift ticket.
No.
I might even just go tonight just for the Taylor Swiftiness of it.
The Swiftiness?
I'm a Swiftie.
You're a Swiftie?
I'm a bit of a Swiftie.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
My sister is going to the one in what is it, Arrowhead? Yeah, they're going to Arrowhead.
Is that where she's going?
Yeah, she's going to.
Why doesn't she come to Nebraska? Does she have any concerts here?
She's a big act, Rigo. That's the point.
Oh, you have
she's playing
CHI Health Center?
Yeah, that's not big enough.
Memorial Stadium?
Maybe Memorial Stadium would have worked.
That's
we'll have to
90,000.
talk her into that next time.
How much does Charles Schwab Field hold? She could do it there. She could have done it, end the College World Series. Congratulations, LSU, on winning your championship. Now here's Taylor Swift.
Let me look at the Taylor Swift concert, like where she is going.
Where she plays.
See if Lincoln or Omaha would fit into
she probably she played at Gillette Stadium. For like 12 straight days, or like she had 12 concerts at Gillette Stadium for whatever reason. Obviously she's going to Arrowhead.
Yeah, she's got like Cincinnati, Kansas City, Denver coming up, Seattle.
Are these all in the football stadiums or what?
I believe pretty much, yeah. SoFi Stadium she's going to be playing at. Levi's Stadium she'll be playing at.
So that's in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Well, how big are those compared to the 90,000 that Nebraska holds?
She'll be playing at Mile High. I mean, you could fill in. Usually, most like the bigger college football stadiums are bigger than NFL stadiums, but
you would think so, or at least you've seen it.
Some of the bigger ones,
but you guys can let us know your thoughts on going to a Taylor Swift concert. If Taylor Swift was playing in Memorial Stadium, would you buy a ticket to go?
Yeah, absolutely.
402-464-5685, the Honda of Lincoln hotline, the Starter Heyman text line, and join us on the Starter Heyman Jewelers live video stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter to see our beautiful faces and hang out with us. And you can leave comments on any of those websites. We'll be able to see it. We could throw it up on the stream as well if you want that. And just join us for this wonderful conversation that we're having about Taylor Swift playing in football stadiums and not coming to Nebraska for whatever reason.
And what's the have you've been to? I mean, you just went to a comedy show. Have you been to a concert lately?
I've never been to a concert.
You've never been to a music concert.
A single music haven't been.
That's surprising.
Why
not?
I just haven't.
Not one.
Mm-mm. I almost went to a J. Cole concert in Kansas and a Kendrick Lamar concert in Kansas during my collegiate years, but I didn't.
But you didn't.
I don't know why I didn't.
Yeah.
I just didn't. All my roommates went.
Is this like a bucket list thing where eventually you will go to a concert?
I've never. I don't.
Do you listen to music?
I love music. I've just never been to a concert. Like I'd love to. I just haven't.
There's a lot of them at like Pinnacle Bank Arena.
Yeah, but I've never like found an artist where I'm like, I have to go here. Like I wanted to go to Snoop Dogg when he was here.
Yeah,
but I couldn't. Like I just didn't.
Yeah.
I think Lil Wayne was in Omaha and I thought about going, just didn't. So it's like a lot of things where I'm like, man, I really,
might do that.
I should do that. I might go to that, and then I just don't.
We're gonna get you to a concert.
Okay, we'll see what Rico's first concert is.
You like Nickelback? They're coming.
I don't hate Nickelback.
Hey,
it's popular to hate Nickelback.
Right,
now.
it is. It's cool to hate Nickelback.
Yeah, I don't hate Nickelback. I'll admit it. I used to listen to Nickelback back in the day.
Yeah.
I think everybody did.
At one point,
Am
yeah,
I
because
wrong
at one
for
point
that?
they weren't. It wasn't cool to not like Nickelback.
Yeah,
My
like-
brother got their one of their first CDs.
Yeah, am I wrong to say that like everybody used to listen to Nickelback?
That's one of those where even if you're alone in the shower or the car, you know the words. Even if you don't even sing them along, you know the words.
Look at your photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. Like everybody knows that. Everybody knows that song.
Everybody knows it.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
That's whatever. But back to a little bit, you guys can chime in with your takes on that or whatever.
And Swift is the same way, by the way. You know the Swift song. You know.
Oh
those
no, I know
songs.
them.
Yeah.
I don't. They're, like I said, they're good. I
Yeah.
don't care for Taylor Swift. Like I wouldn't go out of my way. I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to a Taylor Swift song. I'm not going to go out of my way to watch Taylor Swift in concert. Like I'm just, it's okay. I guess you do you. Now, if it was Beyonce, no, I'm kidding. I also like Beyonce. Also makes bangers and she makes really good music. But it's not like I'm not like, oh my gosh, I love Beyonce so much.
It's been a while.
I'm
for
not part of the
Beyonce.
I'm not part of the Bayhive.
Yeah.
Now, if we're talking J. Cole,
Is that
Cole.
that would be your ultimate
Jermaine,
concert?
Cole,
Yeah.
Mr. Nice Watch, I'll go to that.
I don't even
10
hardly
times
know what you're talking about.
10 times out of 10, I'll go to a J. Cole concert. I didn't in college, and I regret
10
it.
times out of 10,
and I regret it every day.
Except for that time I didn't. And
Yeah.
by the way, I've never been to a concert.
I'm pretty sure I had to work. Just like I said, Target wouldn't let me out of work for the College World Series for one day, so they didn't let me go to J. Cole either.
I once got fired for going to a concert.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. I needed that job.
Yeah.
I needed to pay rent.
I told where I was working. I said, "Yeah, I'm going to go to this concert. It's in Milwaukee, so I'm going to need that day off." I said, you can't get that day off." I said, I'm
Yeah, no, I'm gonna. Yeah,
I don't know what else to tell you. I already got the concert tickets. We're going. I'm not gonna be here.
You can't have that day off. Okay, well, I won't have the day off, but I'm gonna be sick that day.
Yeah,
Then, if
I don't
that's
know what
you're-
else to tell you.
If that's what you're trying to tell me. My wife just texted Childish Gambino. Yeah, I'd go to a Childish Gambino concert. I don't think he tours with the music anymore.
Yeah,
but I'd go. Donald Glover? Heck yeah. I'd go watch that. But that's enough about concerts.
That's enough about concerts.
We ESPN, another 4-letter network, the big bad in sports, in the sports industry. I guess not bad, but the big dog in the sports industry.
You're competing against them.
Is letting everyone go.
A lot of layoffs today.
Today, if you've been anywhere, unless you're living under a rock, you have heard the news of ESPN and their layoffs that have kind of been going on throughout the years. But today, another round of ESPN layoffs sees a lot of big names being let go. And do you have the list of a couple of them?
Yeah, so Jeff Van Gundy has been with the NBA coverage for 16 years. Jalen Rose, who's been there for 15 years. Max Kellerman, who's been everywhere on that network. Keyshawn Johnson and Keyshawn Johnson Jr. No, just throw it back there. Keyshawn Johnson being let go. Susie Colbert, who's been there forever. Todd McShay. What's it going to be like not having Todd McShay?
I guarantee Todd McShay goes to like NFL Network.
Yeah. He's not
Isn't
going
that
to
where
fall
Mel
too
Kiper
far.
is?
I was gonna say it's weird not to have Todd McShay and Mel Kiper battling it out during NFL draft season.
Yeah, I think Mel Kiper is with the NFL Network anyways, so I'm pretty sure Todd McShay will probably go over there.
See who ESPN's new person is. And then there's other layoffs throughout the company, like basketball analyst LaFonso Ellis, Ashley Brewer is the Sports Center anchor. So there's other names as well, but those are the big ones: Todd McShay, Jeff Van Gundy, Jalen Rose, Keyshawn Johnson, and Max Kellerman and Susie Colbert.
So I opened up an article. So like you just said, Jalen Rose, Keyshawn Johnson. Some other prominent contributors: Chris Chelios, a former NHL star, Rob Ninkovich, Neil Everett. That was earlier. That was
remember
earlier.
that one.
Didn't have his. Like you said, Max Kellerman was one of them as well. Like there's so many people. Steve Young was one of them. So it's gonna be so weird. And I don't know exactly what's going on with ESPN, if they're losing money, if they offered too big of contracts to some of their personalities and now they can't afford to pay some of their other talent. But it's going to be so weird to see to watch ESPN or watch a Sports Center without some of these names, some of these very talented individuals who have kind of been a mainstay for a decent amount of years on people's televisions.
Yeah, and like you said, I mean, I think some of them aren't going to be down and out. If
they'll find
there's a lot of opportunities still for some of these people, and we'll see where they land, but it will be different. I mean, it's kind of changing the way that certainly, again, with the NBA crowd, Jeff Van Gundy and Jalen Rose have been there for a decade and a half as part of it. And I'm going to miss Van Gundy. I think he does an excellent job. He's always fun as a coach. He's been fun as a broadcaster. And I hope he lands somewhere else because I enjoy listening to him call a game. Jalen Rose, I always thought was very, was one of the original guys that kind of let the transparency show a little bit. I mean, he was a little bit more vocal and let you kind of be on the inside of what it was in the NBA. And to see him go is interesting. And again, Max Kellerman's been part of so much. Todd McShay for years and years has been part of the NFL draft as well, as long as Susie Colbert. And so, I mean, these are, it's going to be a shift, a change. I think sometimes it's good to get a fresh coat of paint on the network, and we'll kind of have to decipher through those. But I know there's some people that aren't too happy about now. Mm-hmm. Does this mean more Kendrick Perkins, or like some people are thinking, well, I don't know who they're going to replace with. But like you said, some of this too is like these names, they've built them up so much that they're going to be demanding millions of dollars. So maybe for ESPN, you're kind of thinking, here's a chance to build another star and let this guy go and, kind of save some money here.
I know so I'm reading the Washington Post article about this. If you guys want to go to that, it's a really good read. It kind of tells you everything that's going on. The cuts are part, and this is straight from the Washington Post article. The cuts are part of a larger effort to reduce costs at Disney under the orders of Bob Iger. He returned to helm the company in November after 2.5-year absence, said he would cut or not fill 7,000 jobs. His return to Disney came after the company reported $1.5 billion in operating losses. So he's there, and they've just laid off so many people, and those are some of the people in this time that he's been back, I believe, or since 2017, I think. They've lost some notable names such as Jamel Hill, Kate Fagan, Mike Golick, Trey Wingo, Matthew Berry, Dan Lebitard, Kenny Mayne, among a host of other people. So it's crazy to see how much, like you said, putting a new coat of paint on ESPN, but it's almost like they're power washing all of the paint off and then going with a completely new color scheme for their house of SportsCenter and ESPN. And then you have, a lot of the guys who are making, or a lot of the people who are making a boatload of money. And so this is some of the people that are on there. Stephen A. Smith reportedly earns more than $10 million annually. Adrian Wojnarowski, Adam Schefter reportedly between $5 and $10 million. Joe Buck and Troy Aikman more than $30 million together. They just signed Pat McAfee to a multi-year lucrative deal, likely worth more than $10 million a year. So I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people making, I don't know, $50-60 million.
Yeah,
that's 6 people.
Just scroll through Twitter. You'll see new names. Steve Young. You already mentioned. Vince Carter's not going to be renewed. Matt Hasselbeck is going to be let go. I mean, I think you're just going to have names continue to trickle out of here, and
you're going to have how much more does Stephen A. Smith have
That's
to
right.
do?
I mean, that's my thought.
This isn't like a shot at Stephen A. Smith, because although he's frustrating sometimes, and he does, sometimes he gets some. Everybody gets stuff wrong. He has some hot takes from time to time. He's really good at his job. He knows what he's doing. He knows people. He's really good at his job. But now they're going to stretch him so far. He's going to have to be covering football, basketball, but he does the boxing stuff. I don't know when he gets to sleep. I don't know if he even sleeps, but he's going to be doing so much more on top of that. You're going to have Woj is going to be their only basketball insider that they have. It's going to be crazy how much more all of these people are going to have to do to make up for the layoffs that ESPN is conducting right now.
Yeah, and that will hurt a little bit. We'll see kind of, again, what approach they take. Are they going to is it just going to be the Stephen A. Network? Because at times it already feels like that. Mm-hmm. And like you said, it's not any shot against him. It's just too much of anybody you're going to look for some outside of opinion, unless you just love Stephen A. Smith. It's like, all right, well, what else is on? Who else is bringing some different opinions to me? And so I'm interested. Are they going to overload some of those guys with the work? Or are they going to make younger, not necessarily even younger, but, different hires that aren't going to cost quite as much?
I mean, there's already talks
kind of move them around.
JJ Redick is going to take over for Jeff Van Gundy on the color commentary side of those NBA games for ESPN. I don't know if Mark Jackson's going to get. I don't think. I think all the head coaching vacancies have been filled in the NBA.
I love how Mark Jackson's like like a top 3 name for every
time.
opening the last like 6 years, and he's never taken a job.
I think he's a great coach. I think he should get another shot, but he's doing pretty well with the color commentary on ESPN right now. He's losing his running mate and Jeff Van Gundy and all the jokes that they make between those two, just saying outlandish things during a broadcast. They were really good at their job. I really enjoyed listening to both of them on NBA games. And now, if it's JJ Redick, he also does a really good job, but then he's going to be doing color commentary. He has his podcast. He's on multiple shows on the ESPN network. He's going to be doing kind of what Stephen A. Smith does, plus the color commentary.
Well, you would think too that he would get more, he would kind of settle into a role, because right now, like you said, he's kind of shuffled around, and he might have to stop his podcast or at least belittle that a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna fill up for some other guys. Like you said with Jeff Van Gundy, it's not like, well, that rolls out, we're just gonna have a 2-man team now.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so and then the other part of it too with this NBA crew is, this was the crew that long battled TNT, and TNT has had it nailed down. I mean, they pretty much
run it.
Universally, everybody agrees that show is more entertaining, more fun, and not always more like insightful, because that's not exactly what they go for.
No.
But they do bring it at time to time. But maybe ESPN's kind of thinking about that too, is to give some sort of different group of personalities a chance, and maybe JJ Redick can be part of that to battle TNT, or and I'm sure they're looking at that along the lines of a lot of this stuff, is who is kind of maybe got to their ceiling of where we are anyway.
It's crazy how TNT can be silly and do all these crazy things that they do. Mix obviously have their very insightful talks about the NBA, having 3 former NBA players on the panel, and be able to give their basketball insight there. But then they're just, a lot of the highlights that you see from them is just them being silly, them just messing with each other and just talking above each other. Shaq threatening to beat up Chuck, or making fun of him because he doesn't have any rings, and Kenny just kind of sitting there like, oh, what's going on? I wonder what's happening. Like, it's just them being silly and goofy. And then, you have the ESPN side where they're, hitting you with facts and figures and all of this knowledge, but more people gravitate to the TNT side of it. Maybe it is the goofiness and the funniness and being hit with facts from time to time, but it's just crazy to see how ESPN had like a stranglehold on the sports market. And now, as the years have gone by, you just see people getting let go left and right. And it's like, okay, what's going on over at ESPN right now? It's a little crazy. But that's going to do it for the first segment here on the happy hour. Like I said, Nick Sainert is out at BP with DP setting up. Maybe we'll hear from him here shortly. I don't know if he's got it all set up, if he is going to join us. But when we come back, a lot of NBA trades and trade rumors going on. I want to hear your favorite one that you've heard, Bach. And I want to hear from the text line as well. 402-464-5685. Join us up next on the happy hour.
Follow Nick and Enrique on Twitter at Nick_Sainert and at Radio Rico AC. Of Happy Hour is next. 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Showers and thunderstorms will be a possibility through much of the day. In between those chances of rain, we should see a high of 85. Northeast winds at around 10. More rain chances moving in tonight with a low of 65. We'll see a decent chance of rain off and on throughout the day tomorrow with a high of 77. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Guys, it's that time again. Another 10-week challenge at Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is starting on July 8th. I joined Farrell's a little over a year ago, and with their help, I've lost over 125 pounds and can confidently say I'm in the best shape of my life. The 10-week challenge combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching in a way that is approachable and achievable for any skill level. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the cost of enrollment. Head to theticketfm.com and click on the banner on the homepage to learn more. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 70th and Vine or 40th and Yankee Hill.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
Quick question. Where does the term dog pop? I've never seen a pile of dogs in my life. I've never seen that. If we've ever seen just driving down the road, it's like, well, there's 12 dogs on top of each other. So where does dog pile come from?
Well, that's a good question.
And that is a standard.
That's a good question.
If you say dog pile to anyone, they know it.
Yeah.
It's dog pile. Never seen a pile of dogs. Never in my life.
I want to know where that comes from.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone again, and with me on the line, Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I know how proud you and everyone at the dealership are to earn the prestigious Honda President's Award year after year, 17 times. Tell our listeners what it means to you and your customers.
Thanks, Charlie. Yeah, all of us are extremely proud to have earned this award, and I want all of our customers to know it's not just earned by one person's effort. It's the entire dealership. Sales, parts, and our amazing service department.
17 times. Wow. How does that compare to other Honda dealers?
This award is only given to the most elite dealerships that demonstrate excellence. We really do strive to go above and beyond for the ultimate customer experience before and after the sale, Charlie.
That's why for 2022, Honda of Lincoln is once again Nebraska's #1 volume Honda dealer. Come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business, 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be this summer and the best place in town for shuffleboard. Come on Wednesdays and learn from some of the best players in town for the shuffleboard corner for just $5 and get your first drink on the house. Come on Sundays for open house league all day starting at 11 a.m. and enjoy $3 tall boys and $3 wells. Happy hour is every day from 3 to 6 p.m. and you are always welcome to bring in your own food. Arnold's Tavern in the heart of Havelock.
Old School with DP and J.
I could think of Nebraska beating Oklahoma in a day where it was 1 versus 2, and that level is pretty high. But then in retrospect, historically what it reminded me of, the depth, the quality, the humanity that was on that team that destroyed Florida.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. You're listening to the Happy Hour with Nick Sainert.
Look at him and tell me there's a God.
And Enrique Alvarez Clary.
He made me in his own image.
Sponsored by Empire Fence and Netting on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to the happy hour here on 93.7 The Ticket. I am Rico, joined by Jake Bakoven, also known as Bach.
That's right.
I guess more affectionately known as Bach. And we are here to take you through the next half-ish hour before we send it out to Haymarket Park, where on the block, old school, and a whole host of other people will be participating in BP with DP. You'll have Derek Pearson. You'll have Eric Strickland, Austin Norman, Nick Sainert, Amon Green, I believe, Jay Foreman, I believe, out there taking hacks. Well, I don't know if Jay's going to take some hacks. I would love to see Jay take some hacks. Don't know if he will. Taking hacks with the Salt Dogs, along with a couple of listeners who want a chance to, again, have BP with DP and the Salt Dogs. This is not the last time that we'll do this, so keep your ears and your eyes open for another chance to win BP with DP and take some hacks with the Salt Dogs. You know, play some long toss. You could win the tickets or win the tickets to BP and have your son or daughter go out there, your girlfriend, boyfriend, mom, dad, whoever, and send them out there in your place and have a grand old time taking BP with the Salt Dogs and us here at 93.7 The Ticket. And, you know, you get to hang out with somebody like Eric Strickland, Jay Foreman, Derek Pearson, all these amazing people out there having fun, taking hacks. Maybe you'll see a homer or two. Who knows?
Yeah. Strick is now pretty well known for getting it to the warning track. So I know he's been working on it.
Oh, yeah. No, he says he's taking one out. He
Yeah.
says he's taking one out. We'll see if he does. Again, I have a bet with Nick that he won't hit a home run.
No.
So I'm very confident.
That's $10.
I'm very confident.
I wish you would have told me about this bet. I would have doubled or nothing.
That I'm very confident that I'm going to get $10 here. So it's going to be a blast. They're going to be out there having fun and swinging the stick, as people affectionately say. But join us in the conversation, 402-464-5685, Honda of Lincoln Hotline, Starter Heyman text line, and on the Starter Heyman Jewelers live video stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Like, subscribe, follow, share, all of that good stuff. And join us in the conversation that we are about to have. NBA offseason trades, free agency is upon us. And everything is happening all at the same time. I don't really know exactly what's going on, but I'm very excited for it. Bach, if you would, I saw something about the Boston Celtics possibly getting Patrick Beverley. I know how much Bach loves Patrick Beverley. There's rumors about Derrick Rose floating around. Kyrie Irving wants to re-sign with Dallas, but apparently has a meeting with the Phoenix Suns to form another super team out there with Kyrie, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant. All kinds of amazing things going on in the NBA right now. We had the Kristaps Porzingis trade, which was the second biggest trade of the offseason so far after Bradley Beal going to Phoenix. What has been your favorite part of this offseason that doesn't include the draft, obviously?
Well, for me, because I'm a Celtics fan, to get Kristaps, I'm excited for that. Marcus Smart, big contributor to the Boston Celtics for his time that he's been there. But he was not the same defender he was 2 years ago as a defensive player of the year. So he might be, say that in defense. I mean, he's still won the Hustle Award this past year back to back. I mean, he'll give it his all, and I'm excited to see what he does as he moves forward. But the Celtics need to change. I was hoping, there's all this talk about, well, they're not this, they can't get over the hump, so they need to blow it up and get rid of Jaylen Brown and all this stuff. And that's like, guys, they're right there. There's no reason to blow it up.
Nope, they can't do it.
And they're both both their wings are entering their prime. And, all the jokes about Jaylen Brown not being able to go left after he hurt his arm, very clearly hurt himself in those conference finals. But regardless,
have you seen him try to go left? It's not good.
It's happened.
He can't go left.
He can go left.
I don't know about that.
He obviously hurt himself in the conference finals, but so I'm glad that they decided not to do that. Kristaps brings a little bit more to the table for what they can do. He's been injury prone, but coming off his best year. So I'm excited about that. It's interesting though, because like you were saying, it's always these same names. Why is it every year that James Harden and Kyrie Irving are, on the trade block and somebody wants to, is that the move that can put them over the top?
Is this
because
going to
every
help
other
them?
team is trying, every other year for that to be the move, and it doesn't work, and so they're right back on the market.
We need that Arrested Development clip where I don't remember the names from Arrested, but the like husband and the husband and the wife are like, they want to get a divorce, but they're going to go to couples therapy and it's going to save their marriage. And he's just like, it hasn't worked for everybody else, but it could work for us.
Yeah.
Like, does it work for anybody? It's like, no,
No.
but it could work for us. That's what James Harden and Kyrie Irving are right now in the NBA is every other team is looking at them like, look, they're really good. It didn't work for Brooklyn or Houston or Philadelphia or Phoenix quite yet, but it could work for us.
Yeah. And I don't know. So, I mean, those are interesting and fun ideas. The latest one with James Harden apparently not getting along with the 76ers franchise and kind of wanting a trade out of there. Interesting, because where that leaves the league MVP, Joel Embiid, again, without a running mate, unless you want to count Tobias Harris.
He's an assassin scoring assassin. Is that what his dad called him or something like that? And he says that they're not utilizing him correctly.
Yeah.
So they're just, again, drama going on in the NBA, which I am here for. I love all the NBA drama that goes on. Like you said, James Harden looking for a way out of Philadelphia. He opted in to his player deal to work out a contract and a sign and trade with whoever wants to do that. The Knicks are apparently interested in that, and I don't know who they're going to trade away or what they're going to trade for James Harden, but whatever.
And the Knicks are also reportedly continuing to add, maybe Dante DiVincenzo's on the market. They're continuing to
adding
get those
Villanova.
Guys,
we're adding everybody from Villanova.
They're like the Eagles and the Georgia Bulldogs. They just can't get enough of them.
Look, Villanova won 2 titles.
Yeah, it's the same type of idea. Take the championship teams and take their players.
I'm not mad at it.
Level,
I'm not mad at it. If it works, it works. So, get Dante DiVincenzo. But James Harden, Kyrie Irving, again, meeting with the Suns, apparently. James Harden rumored to go everywhere. It was almost a foregone conclusion that he was going to leave Philly and go to Houston. But then it was one of the, I don't remember which player it was on Paul George's podcast and said, Paul George asked him about adding James Harden to the Rockets roster. And he said, no, because I want to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
And apparently James Harden took offense to that, so he's not going to go to the Rockets.
Well, and that's what I like the idea about Kyrie to the Suns is, first of all, that's a lot of money. Where's the cap situation there? But if you do bring Kyrie there, that's what my problem with Kyrie is. He's just going to pound the rock. So you got these great shooters that you've built a whole team of great shooters with KD and now Beal and of course Devin Booker. And you're going to have Kyrie go in there and in the deciding games go 8 of 32 and not pass the ball.
They should have kept Chris Paul. They should have traded back for Chris Paul. Brought him back. Bring in a true point guard who's just going to pass the rock, doesn't worry about scoring, can score, doesn't worry about scoring. That's what you need if you're going to have all those shooters around. But I guess Devin Booker, who has become better at a point guard role, is more than likely going to take on that role. He's got obviously has the scoring chops to do that. He averaged 5.5 assists per game this last season. That should go up if things go well for the Phoenix Suns. I don't know if that makes them the favorite in the West. Obviously not in the NBA, but I don't know if that makes them a favorite or a top 2-3 team in the West. But it's going to be another really interesting season in the NBA is upon us. There's rumors about Giannis being unhappy in Milwaukee. Rumors of Joel Embiid not being happy in Philly. And obviously the Knicks are linked to both of those players because why not?
They're linked to every big player.
They're linked to everybody, and then they never do anything.
Never get them.
So it's gonna be a fun offseason to keep track of. Miami's just sitting down there still messing with the idea of getting Damian Lillard, even though Dame wants to be traded, but then doesn't want to be traded 2 hours after it's been rumored that he asked for a trade from the Blazers. It's the Damian Lillard situation is going to be very annoying, but everything else is going to be really fun.
Yeah, I mean, the NBA does a great job of just player movement. I mean, we talk about player mobility all the time, but the NBA offseason is incredible because you have such big names moving and keeping things interesting. And again, right now, without a super team, any big change can make you think, okay, well, then maybe they're the favorite, or maybe now this team can compete. And it's exciting. I mean, I'm interested to see Chris Paul where he did land with the Warriors. I mean, I think
I don't think that's gonna work.
If you wanted me to dislike the Warriors anymore and cheer against them, that's the perfect level. That's a perfect move. So I'll have an ultimate team to cheer against this year at least.
Well, I thought Draymond was gonna go to LA, but now he's meeting with Sacramento, and there was 2 teams out east that he was meeting with as well. I thought he was going to LA. Hands down, he was going to go join LeBron. I know the Lakers, before the season even ended, said that their main goal this offseason was to sign Draymond Green as a free agent. It was before he even opted out or anything. The season wasn't over yet. So that was their main goal, was to get Draymond Green. And now I don't even know if he's taken a meeting with them yet. So I don't know where he's going to go. If he ends up in Sacramento, that's going to be fun because they were the surprise of the season.
They just re-signed Harrison Barnes. So
Harrison Barnes, pair Harrison Barnes back up with Draymond Green. They won a championship in Golden State.
There you go.
Give him De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis.
Yep.
That's a championship team right there.
Don't forget Malik Monk.
How could I forget Malik Monk? How could anyone forget Malik
That's
Monk?
right.
That's a championship team right there. Wait, do they still have no, he's not there anymore. The Oklahoma shooter.
Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield.
Yeah.
Where's he at?
He got moved along in the Sabonis trade, I think. So
is he with Indy?
I think he
No,
at least
Tyrese Halliburton went to Indianapolis, Indiana.
I think he was part of that
Part of
trade
it
too, yeah.
Okay. I don't remember where Buddy Hield is. Again, another guy that I know the Lakers really wanted.
Yeah, he's with the Pacers.
All right, there you go. Pacers, will they be a surprise team? I don't know.
No.
Apparently, they're also trying to trade people away, and they have a bunch of picks that they're trying to. Paul George is also. There's so many rumors that I'm just remembering. Paul George is rumored to want out of LA, or the Clippers want to trade him away, but they also want to pair James Harden with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Which
and if,
that's the never healthy squad right there.
And then they might, hopefully get Russell Westbrook. That would be a fun team. That by the time the playoffs come around, there's going to be reasons why they wouldn't play all together.
By the time the playoffs come around, Kawhi has played 10 games and is ready for the playoffs. Russell Westbrook is the only healthy starter that they have, and
grinding it out.
And they win the first round series because Russell averages a triple double.
But you have to remember, James Harden will play, but he won't live up to his regular season stats.
No. He'll score like 15.
It's playoff James.
He'll score like 15 points a game.
Yeah.
And Paul George will be hurt and miss the first round for whatever reason. And then actually they won't get out of the first round because they'll be like, I'll be back for the second round, and then they won't make it out of the first round.
Poor Teron Lue.
Welcome to the Clippers experience. That's going to do it for our little NBA corner here on the happy hour. I don't know if we're going to have a crossover. Again, I'll shoot Nick a text, see if they have it all set up, see if we can cross over with him and maybe Austin, maybe Strick. We'll see exactly what they're doing. But if not, we'll be back with the happy hour, maybe talk a little bit about Nebraska football as their recruiting has blown up over the past couple of weeks. We'll be right back on the happy hour.
Download our app by searching 93.7 The Ticket in your app store to stay to listen all wherever. More of the happy hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone again, and with me online, Goodyear General Manager of Honda. Andy, I know how proud you and everyone at the dealership are to earn the prestigious Honda President's Award year after year, 17 times. Tell our listeners what it means to you and your customers.
Thanks, Charlie. Yeah, all of us are extremely proud to have earned this award, and I want all of our customers to know it's not just earned by one person's effort. It's the entire dealership, sales, parts, and our amazing service department.
17 times. Wow. How does that compare to other Honda dealers?
This award is only given to the most elite dealerships that demonstrate excellence. We really do strive to go above and beyond for the ultimate customer experience before and after the sale, Charlie.
That's why for 2022, Honda of Lincoln is once again Nebraska's #1 volume Honda dealer. Come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business, 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Somewhere with new and used options. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
You felt like, oh, sorry.
the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful. I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman. Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back. For sure. Sauter Heyman Jewelers, in Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Smoked meats, amazing sides. The only problem when they fix you a plate is that at some point, that plate will be empty. But hear me out. What if that plate was never empty? That dream can be your reality with the Mary Ellen's Express Lunch Buffet. From 11 to 2 every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. One price, all you can eat, and it even the drink. Tell your boss you're taking a long lunch and get down there. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul at 29th and Pine Lake. Let them fix you a plate.
Attention all wing fans. Asian Wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Hi, I'm a baseball umpire. Now, my job can get pretty stressful. I have to keep my eyes open at all times, and if I don't make the right call, people boo me. So to relax, I visit a Nebraska lottery retailer like this one and buy some scratch tickets. It always calms me down. Hey, you cut in line. I did not. All right, you're out of here.
Hey, he didn't cut.
I feel better already.
The Nebraska Lottery. Top prize odds vary by game.
Hello, Talking Deer here. I want to take this time to Nebraska Lottery. 33 Nebraska proceeds, over $900 million, have gone to its beneficiaries, including the environment. And since I'm out here in the field, I see it firsthand. First hoof, I guess.
Who are you talking to, dear?
Oh, I was just thanking the Nebraska Lottery and all the people who play for supporting the Nebraska environment.
That's nice, dear.
The Lottery. 30 years building a better Nebraska.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and our big summer sales event is underway this month. Right now, get 0.9% interest rates. Yes, you heard right. 0.9% APR on select new Chevrolet and GMC vehicles, plus a $1,500 trade-in bonus on select Silverados and Sierras. You put all that together with some big Coppell discounts, and you have a tremendous buying experience. So stop on into the dealership or check us out online at CoppellCars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
Where does the term I've never seen a pile of dogs in my life. I've never seen that. If we've ever seen just driving down the road, and it's like, well, there's 12 dogs on top of each other. So where does dog pile come from?
Well, that's a good question.
And that is a standard.
That's a good question.
If you say dog pile to anyone, they know it. It's not dog pile. Never seen a pile of dogs. Never in my life.
I don't know if I want to know where that comes from. Yeah.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning. You're listening to the Happy Hour with Nick Sainert.
Even before you start. That was a preemptive shh.
And Enrique Alvarez Clary.
I already had someone created in my image. He's evil, he wants to take over the world, and he fits easily into most overhead storage bins.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to the Happy Hour here on 93.7 The Ticket, ticketfm.com. Bach and I are joined by two other very special guests as Nick and Austin are out at Haymarket Park for BP with DP, joining us live from the press box. Gentlemen,
can
what
you
up?
hear us?
Yes, we can. How are you?
Can you hear us?
Hello.
Well, you can hear Austin a lot better than we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Maybe I need it. There we
There
go.
you go.
Is
There
that
you
welcome.
are.
Better?
There you are.
Welcome to
Hey,
the party,
welcome.
Kyle.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, see, I was trying to just, contain my excitement here because the wind is ferociously blowing towards right center field. And for the people that might not know, I have a friendly wager with Enrique Alvarez Clary that I'm going to hit a home run today.
You're not going
and
to.
the wind is blowing straight at the Pepsi porch in right center field here at Haymarket. And there's a chance, Austin Norman, that I achieve the unthinkable.
Here's the thing. I don't need to tell you this because you played baseball, but don't go up there trying to hit a home run, right?
I
Nice,
can't try.
easy swing.
Nice, easy swing.
Tell the BP pitcher where you want it. Stay back.
Stay within
quick
myself.
to it, long through it, explode through.
Yeah.
Because the harder you try to hit a home run, the more times you're going to ground out.
Either ground out or pop
just keep
up.
it simple.
I just hope not to. I hope that I have some inner Florida Gator in me. Maybe even
Little Ty Evans.
Little
Jack Caglione.
Exactly. Something Wyatt Langford. One of those guys. I'm just trying to channel my inner Florida Gator today. Hearing about
You're a Tommy Tanks guy.
hours.
Why not him though?
I would love Tommy Tanks, but Tommy Tanks pulls a lot of stuff.
True.
We're trying to hit Oppo here.
First off, there's no way you hit a home run regardless. Second, there's no way in heck you hit a home run Oppo Taco. Now, if you were
my farthest hit last year, Rico, when I did BP here on this very same field with a wood bat, was in dead right field to the warning track. Strick can verify.
He's in the background. Strick, can you verify?
Can you verify? He's got a thumbs up. He verifies.
You're not doing it.
My farthest hit was to the warning track. I just got to get, I don't know, Austin, how far is a warning track? 5-10 feet? Not even?
I'd say probably 7-8 feet.
Yeah, so I literally just have to drive my hip through just a little bit more this time around, and I'd be able to get it out of there.
If the wind were going left, center, and you were pulling it, I wouldn't have made that bet. But it's Oppo.
Well, good thing
happening.
I don't pull. Good thing I don't pull. I'm gonna hit it late, attack the fastball, back corner, back part of the plate, just drive it right back where it's pitched.
There's no
here's the
fastball.
Thing.
These are
I
long
can't
pitches.
get mad at myself. Well, no. See, true BP is at a pretty decent clip. That you're not.
It's
lobbing.
about timing.
Yeah, you're not lobbing. BP is all about timing and attacking the pitch and trying to hit it where it came from, which is either right up the middle or to the right.
It's not
opposite field.
It's not quite a lob. It's not quite a lob, but it's not a fastball.
Slow. It's probably coming in about 55, 60 miles per hour.
Yeah. It's on a line, right? It's
not
on
a
a
line.
line.
It is on a
line.
line.
Like I said, it's not a lob, but it's not quite a fastball.
55 miles per hour is not a lob.
I just said it's not a lob. I just said it's not.
Fourth grade.
Are you listening to me?
It's.
I just said it's not.
Rico, you're.
Am I taking? I just said it's not a lob, but it's not a fastball. It's not a lob. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we're not playing in a game. I don't play it.
Well, I understand that, but you're like, it's gonna
either,
be it's gonna be a fastball right here, and it's like it's neither one of those.
Well,
it's a BP pitch.
It's fast enough though, Rico.
Well, I know it
is.
is.
Pitch is fast enough. It's not. It's not from the top of the pitching mound, so it's not from the top of the pitching mound. It's a little bit closer, so it's not. They're not throwing harder, but it gets to you faster because of how closer it is to you. So
I understand.
Yeah, it's relative. I mean, it's enough. I need 2 rounds. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna need 2 because I want to just be able to just gotta loosen my arms up, hit the ball up the middle a little bit, and then the second round be able to just kind of jump on it.
Man.
But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I don't know, guys. Rico is kind of harming the integrity of BP. He's hurting the integrity of the game.
Yeah,
he's getting mad too,
Yeah.
Austin.
Am
he's
I?
Getting, he's
Funny
getting
when a non-baseball guy tries to have a
Am I?
baseball discussion.
Am I?
Funny when you root for the Yankees, you're not a real baseball fan.
Wow. Okay. only one of us is Puerto Rican, you losers.
How did Equipo Rubio do in the World Baseball Classic? How'd that go?
Don't do that. Where was Team USA?
Hey.
Better than Equipo Rubio.
Team USA made it to the final.
You losers. You still lost.
Anyway.
So did you.
Rico.
What?
Here's the thing. With the wind, if the wind wasn't blowing out at a pretty decent clip,
then I wouldn't actually have the feeling that I could get close, right?
Mhm.
Now, once again, the odds of me actually being able to hit one over the fence, extremely slim, right? Extremely slim. I'm a washed up high school baseball player. I'm not trying to say I'm good at baseball or I still have the swing. I'm focused on golf and such. But I have the confidence, especially after my performance last year, that I was pretty proud of myself in.
That's a whole
where
year
I got
ago.
it to the warning track. It was a whole year ago, and I've probably gained a little bit of weight. But, we're going to find out if I can back it up. I don't know. Honestly, Austin, and this is part of baseball, that if I hit, 5 straight line drives up the middle, I'm not going to be too disappointed.
You shouldn't be.
Thank you.
You absolutely
Because
should
I'm
not.
hitting a ball that's thrown at a pretty decent clip right back where it came from.
And like you said, you haven't played in a while. So just to be able to step back in the box and hit, those solid line drive singles, as long as it's solid contact, as long as you're like, put a good swing on it, that's all it's expected of you.
I feel like you're making it sound.
I agree. As Chris Raff has shown up to the
I
party.
feel like you're making it sound like I said you weren't going to hit anything. I never
Rico bet
said
you
that.
$10
I just
on
said-
home run.
Yeah, I just said that you're not going to hit a home run. Don't make it sound like I was sitting here going, "Oh, the guy who played baseball isn't going to be able to hit a."
So you can be
BP
proud of yourself, but you're going to owe Rico $10.
You could be as proud of you as you wanted
going to
yourself,
say-
but you're still going to have to pony up $10.
So how am I going to be able to prove it to am I going to have somebody film my AB?
No, I'm just going to have to trust
here. I'll do it.
You can do that, or it's just going to be about trust.
That would be, honestly, just in case it happens.
I'll be filming.
We might want to
film
film it.
I'm here.
Yeah,
we might want to film it just in case it happens. See, I'm going to be in the same boat as Strick, where I might need a couple rounds because I need to get the foul ball pop ups out of the way first.
Also,
the ones where you drop your
the
back
hand,
arm and you
the
get a little bit
shoulders
lazy.
down. Yeah.
You're fatigued towards the end. Then you need to have the ability to make a couple adjustments in between.
Also, what the hell is going on right now? I got my co-host and my pseudo co-host that I had for like what felt like a week teaming up against me. Like, I don't know what's happened. Like, first off, Nick's been ditching me
We're
for
baseball
weeks.
guys. You can't come at us like
Nick's
that.
been ditching me for weeks, and Austin's been my guy for
I have
weeks.
not-
And
not
all of a sudden,
intentionally.
Austin's just like, you know what? Screw you, Rico. I'm partnering with Nick on this one. What is happening?
You came after the integrity of the game, which part of that is BP.
How did I come after
And
the integrity of the game?
I take offense to people that believe true productive batting practice is just lobbing pitches down the middle. That's not true productive batting practice.
I literally,
I mean, just like
Rico's mad.
I literally said
There
it
he
was
is.
not
There he
a
is.
lob. Literally, those words came straight from
Check
my
the
mouth.
tape. Check the tape.
I said
Check
it's
the tape.
not a lob.
One of you
Roll
said
it.
it.
Not a fastball.
One of you said
Yeah, the funny thing is I threw out
What-
the word
it was
lob,
him.
and you guys attacked Rico.
It was
so.
him.
Oh, it was Bach. It was Bach. It was Bach.
Bach, what are we doing?
Bach and Rico attacking the
Gosh,
integrity of
I
the
didn't
game.
attack
Rico
anything.
didn't correct
You know
Bach.
what?
Seriously.
I did. I said it's not a lob. I literally corrected him. It's fine. Whatever.
Again, we
you
got
want
to
me?
check the tape on this one.
It doesn't-
because he
We're-
said, he
we're
said.
gonna have to
Whatever.
go to
It
the
doesn't
instant
matter.
replay booth.
It doesn't matter. Nick's gonna
Tater
owe me
says
$10.
He feels like he's going to strike out today. Tater, don't strike out in BP. You
Nick's
can't do
gonna
that,
owe me
man.
$10.
Just bat the ball.
That's all that matters. I don't care anymore. I love baseball, but
I
apparently I,
love
don't.
this home run
Apparently I
so
don't love
bad.
baseball enough because I
No,
I
wrong
root for a
attitude.
different
Don't want
team.
it so bad.
No. I am
No, want
starving for this home run just to see how Rico reacts.
I will congratulate
He'll
you.
crumble.
I won't. Why
No,
will I
you will not.
crumble? Why would I
will
crumble?
Okay, you
I
might
will
want to pause the
congratulate
out
you.
music because I don't think we're getting out of here. I don't think we're getting out of here. You might
What
want
the-
to.
What is happening right now?
Rico, you won't crumble. Maybe that was the incorrect phrase to say, but it'll pain you to congratulate me.
No, it
and
won't.
say, you know what, Nick, you beat me. It'll crush you.
There's no beating because I'm not swinging. And also, I know I wouldn't.
Here's
have,
the
I
other
wouldn't.
thing. Here's the
I
other
wouldn't even
thing.
touch the warning track. The ball wouldn't even get out of the infield. For me.
However, Rico's home run is get it to the grass.
Exactly. I know my limitations.
Here's the thing, though. We're going to have to videotape this transaction because I need either like a $10 bill handed over. I need to like record the Venmo transaction going through just to make sure this happens. Especially if Nick hits a home.
It's going to be an IOU.
Yeah, that'd be pretty miraculous. Now, see, here's the
Here
thing.
you
is,
go.
I said this, and I didn't feel like this was unfair to say, but I felt like the odds of a home run are so slim for anybody, right? Even Strick, who was drafted, he could hit 8 to the warning track, and which would not be surprising. But is he able to get that extra couple feet for the home run? Right. So I was saying, I think that we should do odds basically on this bet, to where if I hit a home run, Rico pays me 10. But if I don't, I pay him 5.
Ridiculous.
Because the odds of hitting it anywhere else, I ended up agreeing on 10, just normal. But the odds of hitting it anywhere else, I could have a miraculous and unbelievable just pepper round to right center field. Really good swings, just a great round. And I still lose. And I can't be mad about the round that I hit 10 straight strikes to right center field.
This is where we need the advanced data. We need the exit velos. We need the launch angles, all of that stuff. Set those parameters. Hey, I hit it square this percentage of the time.
That's what
Popped
I'm
off
saying.
the bat at this rate. That's good. Or what we do is you put like $50 in the pot, and then we break the outfield up into like zones.
Yep.
So a third of the way out, Nick loses $10. Halfway out, nothing. All the way past that third zone or over the fence, plus 10 for the other person and balance it out that way.
I don't see this as ridiculous. You baseball guys I don't see this as ridiculous. I don't see it ridiculous. I see it as logistical.
Yeah.
No.
Try to make sure everyone has a good time.
That's how I feel about this.
No, you're taking BP. You're having a good time. All right? Pay me my money if you don't hit it over the wall. That's all it is.
For a good time.
No.
No, that's all it is.
We're going to have a great time.
No, that's all it is. If you hit
This
the
is
ball
like
over the wall
on each hole of golf. That's all we're saying we're doing right now.
Yeah, if you hit the ball over the wall, you get the money. If you don't, I get the money. It's as simple as that. That's the bet. We don't need this launch angle and if you're hitting it to this part of the field, you get to take this much up. No. You hit it over the wall, it's a home run. All right? We're not doing doubles and triples. This is BP.
By the end, somebody just owes somebody 632.
I'm not running any bases.
Dare me to stretch a single to a double and I get a hit though?
I bet you won't.
I'm not running bases. So I'm not running bases today.
They're not even out there right now. So
no. Very, very rarely do you get to see a field with no bases.
It's true. It looks weird. It looks empty.
Yeah, home plate, mound are covered up. Screen is turned off. But guess what?
Party porch is ready.
Everybody in this place is going to know when I hit a ball into the party porch in right center.
The party porch is ready for
342. 342 is what is listed on the wall. I have to hit it 342.1 feet. That's all I have to do.
You're going to hit it
You're going to hit it
about 340
at about 11 miles per hour.
Do we give you projected distance
at about 11 miles per hour? They use Rapsodo.
Yeah,
Rico might not know what that is.
Run out there with a tape measure. Go ahead. Ridiculous. That's going to do it for the happy hour.
Stick around.
On the block up next, Nick and Austin. Don't try to take it out. I'm here. I'm leading the show. All right? You get out of here, Nick. Have a good time. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend, everybody.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals ball. KNTK FM 7 The Ticket.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
General contractors, business owners, property owners. The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people, when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products, are at Premier Drywall. Kevin and his crew will give your project the response and attention it deserves.
You'll get all of the attention to detail and quality that you would expect from someone who's been in the business for 30 years. For your new builds, build-outs, or renovations, reach out to Kevin. Kevin at PremierDW.com. Premier Drywall in Lincoln.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and our big summer sales event is underway this month. Right now, get 0.9% interest rates. Yes, you heard right. 0.9% APR